First of all, she walking around being thick in public. You can't do
Hello?
that. Ain't no hello.
God gave me that.
And that's why I'm in the back like, hello.
No, he not.
Don't let these people fool.
Dionte, let me tell y'all something. Dionte be walking like he not with me sometimes.
Because I'm not. Keep this foolishness away from me. Cover yourself.
No, you don't cover yourself.
Cover yourself. You be walking around like this.
That's your problem. Anyways.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to a new episode of Lazy Sundays with Dionte
and NiJa's,
giving you all our thoughts on the world around us and the world inside of our minds. NiJa, what's going on?
You're so extra, I swear. Nothing. Everything has been everything has been good.
I'm about to say, stop fucking lying. I'm sitting here.
I'm not about to sit here and lie. Things have, typical life, parenting, things like that of the sorts. If you have kids in school, you understand every day it could be something, and you're like, really,
And
so
even if it's just ridiculously stuff. Like, why did you do that?
Exactly. It can be exhausting at times, but I mean, it's like that trade-off, so it's like whatever. But outside of that, though, life has been great. I did my hair, which was a struggle. I realized that I'm very, very old because when I was doing my hair, I was like, I woke up the next day and I was like, why is like my legs, like my arms, like you would have thought that I was like working out because that's how bad like my body was hurting. And I was like, bro, everything hurts in your 30s. It's just ridiculous. So
it's definitely ridiculous.
I've been like in pain.
Yeah.
How you in pain from just doing your hair?
Because you old. She older than 30. Don't let her fool you.
I said when you're in your 30s. You always got to try to throw shade. Like,
she in her 30s.
You can just relax a bit.
So, with that being said.
Yes, with that being said, guys.
Grocery stores have a sale on Inshore right now. So if anybody,
that's how you know you old
and stock up on it.
You excited about stuff like that?
Full.
You need to get something for them damn knees. Is what you need to get.
My knees is greased up.
No, your knees is bad. Your knees is bad. You just was trying to attack my age. You should never do that when it comes down to a woman's age.
She was looking for something, even though I greased my knees up. So
yeah, okay, whatever. Anyways,
I greased my knees up.
The bones need to be greased because the jakes be cracking and you be struggling.
I eat vegetables. NiJa don't eat vegetables.
You ain't about to sit up here and lie to these people.
She don't drink water either.
Okay, so anyways, let's get into the topics of this week. Alright, so as if social media has not been horrible when it comes down to people creating a whole life with their sneaky links, Instagram has made it a little bit more interesting for you to pretty much create literally a whole life with your sneaky link. So basically they have, like, close friends, which, do you do close friends?
I don't have anything to post, though. Look at her. She thinks she's fucking slick. It's nothing to get.
I never thought to ask this, but I was like, wait a minute, does he have a close friend?
First of all, two things.
We're going to talk about this.
One, I don't have a close friends. I don't post on Instagram. I probably need to more, including on our podcast channel, Lazy Sundays Pod on Instagram. Go ahead and check that out. We drop a lot of content up there, especially funny clips from the actual pod that people tend to miss, But secondly, so yeah, I don't have a close friends because I never really
congratulations.
My thing with the close friend situation is, it's like I never really understood the purpose, which again, now you're expanding it and making it so your friends can only see certain photos and reels that everybody else can't, which makes it weird because it's like the whole point of this is to share photos and reels with your friends. So
with everybody on your list,
yeah, everybody on your list should be people that you want to share this stuff with. So it's like, it defeats the purpose of me making a close friends with all my close friends and only showing them, I could just delete everybody else, literally.
Yeah.
And
but see, well, yeah, you could, and then you could just make your page private if you wanted to do that.
Now, on the other hand, I know some people have certain jobs and certain, I guess, public figures that I know. So it's like I can only do so much on my actual Instagram stories. Yeah. So like if you use your Instagram for work, obviously you're gonna have a close friends and you're like gonna use that to post you maybe out at a bar or out doing things that, you know what I'm saying, you ain't necessarily given the whatever you using your Instagram for.
Yeah.
But if you're somebody like me that rarely posts enough as is,
that feature won't help you because it's like I don't even use it. But
I'm gonna put the same people in it.
But that's why I feel like social media and these like social media platforms be knowing what they're doing. Obviously, you have like dating apps, and you know it's a lot that happen on these dating apps. I mean, they're kind of organized to almost kind of be like that. You know, you do what you do up there. Okay, whatever. You meet people, whatever. But I feel like now our regular social medias are turning into like a way for people to be almost sneaky. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, why would you take that angle? But I'm like, what's the point of trying to create a close friends? Because basically they're going to allow you to share like a separate, I guess, like feed and reels with only your close friends. Before it was just like your stories. Now it's like your feed and your reel. So I'm like, you could literally just have a whole separate thing going on with like random groups of men if you're a woman, or you know, if you're into women and men and women or whatever, whichever you're into, and it could just be like a slippery slope with stuff like that. When you're kind of making regular social media, you're kind of turning it into like okay, but you cannot share this with everybody else. Like you can have the whole separate category. I'm like, why y'all doing that on Instagram?
Now, I noticed that on Twitter they had something similar, I believe, where it was like that, but it was more so tweets and only certain people can see it. Now in that situation, it makes more sense because obviously it's only certain things I want to say around or to certain people.
Then why can't you just inbox it then?
You can, which is why I never used it.
Yeah, I don't really understand. Like, what's the point of that feature where you can just be like, hey,
that's what I'm saying. A lot of it is like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, I don't.
That's why I feel like it's creating like... I feel like social medias, sorry if I was really close to the mic, but I feel like social medias are trying to like take away from what they all do. Like one platform has this one thing, so they want to tap into that business.
That's exactly
I feel like that's really what it is.
No, that's exactly
it's like we want to keep y'all up here.
Because everybody, that is what they want to do. They do want to keep you on the app as long as possible. So I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube makes something like this eventually. And that's going to really be Pandora's box because this is actually a platform where
video and all that. My goodness.
And that's my thing too. Because it's like, how do you know, okay, let's say you made a close friend, but it's like, but you start putting adult content in it. But your close friends is your close friends. So
and some people do. I want to say, I don't remember what podcast or somebody I was listening to, and they kind of share some things like that on their close friends.
Probably because women do things like that. They love being naked for each other. It's weird, but it's like, so at what point, like, does, because Instagram gonna be able to be like,
I'm not even gonna say what I was about to say because this podcast was gonna take a turn. No, you did not just attack us as women and say like we love being naked in front of each other.
That's not an attack, but women do, yes.
So what do you call when y'all share porn to your friends and it's a guy in the porn, but you're not into guys?
That's no, you're mistaken. That's porn, yes.
Now I'm mistaken.
But it's not Dionte doing the helicopter in the video.
It don't matter, but you still but you watching the helicopter.
First of all, I'm not watching another man do no damn helicopter.
Yes, you are. You can't block him out. He's in the video. He makes it.
It's a difference between some random person being naked and me being naked.
All right.
And women love to do that. Girl, let me see how you looking at.
How do you know?
What do you mean?
How do you know?
You.
No. Because you ain't never seen me do that with my friends.
I don't know what you do.
All right then. So next.
Women in general.
Some. Don't say.
You're not the only woman.
Some women.
You're not the only
But you saying women.
Okay. I'm being general. Some women. Some women do that. Apparently she doesn't, but I think she's lying. But some women do that.
What's happening?
What's happening is I'm exposing you.
No, you're not.
Other women. Men, comment down below. All the women that you know
I'm exposing other women.
Exposing women this episode.
You gotta relax sometimes.
The title of this video is gonna be called "Exposing Women."
You're gonna get dragged. Go ahead.
Fun,
yeah,
though.
now for fun. Yeah, you better put that for fun in there.
Anyway.
Anyways. So y'all, so Dionte, he has this thing, right? When we get out in public. So
whatever she says, it's a lie.
Let me finish my story, sir. When we're in public, if y'all know Dionte, y'all know like he's not one of those people that like, oh, I want everybody to be paying attention to me. Like I just like attention. That's not his personality. He's typically like chill. I'm here, but I'm not here. I'm good kind of person, right?
That sounds.
Which is why I love him. I love that he's not a attention whore, so to speak.
People you love me.
So anyways,
get some brownie points.
No, I'm not trying to get no brownie points. Anyways, so but when we're out and about, excuse me, I don't know if this is just comfortableness amongst us and he forgets that it's not just us, but when he's out he always moves his hips.
Here she goes.
He always has to like quote unquote dance and be like, but he playing, but I really be feeling like he be trying to bust a move real quick in the store, and I just be like, you do know there's other people around, like you probably should relax. So when I seen this video of Lenny Kravitz, I said this is Dionte, because I be telling him to keep them hips still, and then somebody gonna cut that corner and they're gonna be like, oh, all right, and now I'm gonna have to smack somebody in the store. And I be feeling like he be putting me in a compromising position. What? And I'm like, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody that do stuff in public and then you be like, why are you doing, like, you're drawing attention to us. And then if somebody says something in the wrong kind of way, now we in like this weird like argument with people in Walmart.
NiJa puts me in a precarious situation.
No. We talking about you. We
was done with me.
Lenny.
Now we on you.
Lenny Kravitz was fucking it up in that video.
NiJa, I don't even know if I've seen this video or not.
Oh, we're going to show it.
NiJa, she does stuff every time we get in public. First of all, she walking around being thick in public. You can't do
hello.
That. Ain't no hello.
God gave me that.
And that's why I'm in the back like, hello.
And no, he not.
Don't let these people fool.
Dionte, let me tell y'all Dionte be walking like he not with me sometimes.
Because I'm not. Keep this foolishness away from me. Cover yourself.
No, you don't cover yourself.
Cover yourself. You need to be walking around like this.
That's your problem. Anyways, so in a not so funny topic, I'm sure the whole world has heard about Keke Palmer's situation with her baby father, Darius. As y'all know, Darius has a brother. He played on Insecure. I cannot remember his name. We'll put it on the screen somewhere.
The dude Dre. Y'all know, man.
Yeah. Everybody know.
Y'all know this.
Y'all know. So obviously, not a fortunate situation that they're in. Obviously, we're all just kind of going off of what we seen online, making our own, like, you know, opinions on stuff, which I hate stuff like this because I feel like it sucks. And in a different way for us, we're dealing with stuff with our child, and to not feel like we can deal with it. It's not in compared to Keke. So I don't want y'all to be like, it's not abuse, but meaning like, if y'all don't know, our kid is on the spectrum. So we have to deal with a lot of things that sometimes we can't deal with privately. So you have other people's opinions on it, and it can be tough to, as a parent, try to like go through those things and help her navigate it when everybody else is kind of like present and you're having to deal with it with them. So I can only imagine being in the public eye and having a whole bunch of people having opinions on like somebody putting their hands on you and saying, oh, you're probably lying and all these things, yada yada yada, and there's a child involved, so that's a lot. But Darius' brother, he had like this cryptic kind of like text, I mean not text, tweet, where people was like, is he talking about Darius or is he talking about Keke? Like when he's basically saying like, oh, like the truth will come out, da da da, this is disgusting, all these things that he was saying, but he never said anybody's name, but we're assuming he's defending his brother. So of course it's like, I get that this your peoples and you kind of want to like, you know what I'm saying, speak up for them, but then you also should probably watch your mouth, because like, now people are in your business, and that's what typically happens. So people have been dragging him online because apparently he's going through a custody battle with the mother of his child, and like it's a whole bunch of stuff with that, with his situation.
It's a whole bunch of stuff with this entire situation, man. Especially with Darius and Lauren Palmer, aka Keke. From what I see, man, because then he's breaking out texts and emails talking to her mom and her, and then she has the photos from the camera in her house, which I'm sure he was not aware was there. So, but I'm gonna assume they probably were placed there for this type of situation.
Yeah.
But my thing is, man, at the end of the day, one thing people have to understand, bro. You gotta take these people to court, bro. Anything dealing with like the other parent of your child, custody, just take them to court, because you cannot refute what they put down on that paper. Everybody wants to come like to avoid situations where a man is in your house saying, or coming to your door saying, I want my son, where my son at, da 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 da. Go straight to court, bro. Make it legal. One thing we gotta understand, I know, and I guess I don't even want to say our culture necessarily, but you know, the way times are today, a lot of people, people don't necessarily want to call the police or involve the police, especially being black. But in certain situations like this, you almost forced to.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this stuff could have been avoided, and it needs to be avoided. So to make sure that this is a good, at the very least, co-parenting situation, let's try to take advantage of the legal system and just put that shit in paper, bro. Yeah. But boy, let me tell you, Keke mama, you don't really see Keke mama or hear from her too much. Everybody say she's a nice lady, but boy, she was on that audio cussing dude out. She was sick of him by that point.
Yeah, she was
sick of him. You limp. Sick of you. She also made some comments about Usher. We ain't gonna get into, but Usher was like, "What have I got to do with this?
How did I catch a stray?
I have to do with this? That's more than a stray." She basically did a drive-by.
Yeah,
and he's just like, "I got to work tonight. I'm in Vegas."
Like, could you not? But I do agree with that. I do feel like, and I know what you mean when you say like a lot of this could have been avoided. Like, obviously, not speaking to, an individual being unpredictable and then deciding to become abusive. That's not what we're saying. No. Because you can't predict something like that. And anybody that has ever been in a situation like that understands that it's not something that overnight that you can kind of like come to a lot of times. And so there are some women out there that have been able to and been brave enough to just be like, nope, cut and dry and figure out legal actions. Yeah. But it is a lot with stuff like that. So we do understand and want to be sensitive towards stuff like that. But it's like, it sucks because it's like, I understand as somebody that now obviously is about to get married to the father of their child. I couldn't imagine things being great and what I'm saying. And obviously, no, we're not perfect individuals, but it's like, okay, we're good, and then one day that happens. And then you're like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? Like, this person becomes aggressive towards you or whatever the case may be, or just toxic in general. I can understand how tough that can be because now you're navigating new waters and now you have a child with this person. Mm-hmm. Before, you only just have relationships with individuals. You can cut ties. Now you're having to think more about just yourself and your child. So it was a lot of that. And you're in the industry and you're trying to do the right thing. And then you're also trying to do what a lot of people say sometimes women do, which is taking the child away. So you don't always want to be like, okay, let me just cut ties and they can't see their kids. So you're trying to give people an opportunity to be a part of their child's life. But obviously, like we said, when it becomes a dangerous situation, and she has also said it was a dangerous situation, not only for her, but for her child, then obviously that's when you have to take action. But yeah, Keke mama was like fed up. And it was giving the type of energy like, I've been letting you rock for a long time. Kind of over it now, so it's unfortunate,
it's
but
a toxic situation, man.
It's very
and
very
it's just
toxic.
Unfortunate that, again, like usual, the only person that's gonna suffer in this is the kid.
Yeah, it really sucks. But I mean, at the end of the day, I know it's tough, but sometimes you should mind your business, not be talking about other people's stuff, even if you know them, because then that's when people be like, well, let's go into your life and let's see about what you've been doing, you know. So but anyways, in the comments, let us know what y'all think, you know, saying in situations like this. How did y'all feel about it when y'all heard about it? How do you feel about having to deal with stuff publicly? Has there ever been a time where you've had to deal with something was there ever a time where you had to deal with something publicly? How did you deal with it? And yeah, I guess that's it. We did it. Successful podcast.
Oh, we done now?
Yeah. You're so confused. You're like, I did the Mario arm. Isn't it like this? How does it go? Oh. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
I don't know where it came from.
And we'll see y'all in the next podcast. How does it go? Is it? All right. Bye, guys.